So we're going to continue with question 21. Question 21 is theory, and it says determine whether the statement is true or false. An outlier is any number above Q3 or below Q1. So the statement is false because an outlier, you have to find this value, Q3 plus 1.5 times the IQR. For that, it cannot be higher than that number, and it cannot go below this number, Q1 minus 1.5 times the IQR. Those are any numbers below this and above Q3 plus 1.5 IQR will be considered an outlier. So that is the theory question. On number 22, again on number 22, you will enter these 15 students' test scores in your calculator. You go to the stat key, enter, and you will enter this under list 1 or the list that you have in your calculator. After you do that, you're going to go to stat, then calc, option 1, enter, and identifying the Q1, Q3. Then you have to calculate IQR, which is 82 minus 65, 17, the difference between these two values. And again, these were provided by the calculator. Then you're going to find out what is called the boundaries. So Q3 plus 1.5 IQR means 82 plus 1.5, 17. So your any number above 107.5 will be considered an outlier. Any number below 39.5, and you can see how it was calculated, any number below this number will be an outlier. So the one that will be an outlier in this data is B, 34, because 34 is below 39.5. The next question, number 23. Again, you're going to enter this data in the calculator. And to enter this data in the calculator, remember you're taking a stat class. Then you're going to select edit. You're going to press enter. And you're going to clear the list if it is not clear. So once you enter the data in the calculator, then you're going to go back to stat calc to be able to see all of these calculations. So a lot of these the calculator will provide to you Q1, Q2, Q3, interquartile range, Q3 minus Q1. And then once you determine your boundaries, any number above 68.5 will be an outlier, any number below 48.5 will be an outlier. So here the outlier in this data is 72 because 72 is above 68.5. So we'll go to question 24. So on question 24, all you're looking for is if the tails, which are these ends, if one is longer than the other, then you will see that it could be skewed to the left, skewed to the right. So this one, it looks like has a pretty good symmetry. So that is the theory one, number 24. On number 25, again, I wrote the steps in here again. Stat, edit, enter, use list 1, then stat calc 1 var, enter. And that will provide you with a 5-number summary. So the 5-number summary is the minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, and max. But you need to make sure that you feel very comfortable entering this data in the calculator. It is very important that you master this. So we'll go to the next question, number 26. So question 26 is the same question. You need to make sure that you go stat, edit, enter, list 1, clear the list if it has any data in there. Then you go to stat calculations, 1 var, and then you press enter. And the calculator will provide you with Q1, Q2, Q3. And remember that Q2, the calculator will express that as MED in the graphing calculator. So then you will identify the box and whiskers that matches your minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, and your maximum. Next question, number 27. You will again enter all these in your calculator. Stat, edit, enter, list 1. Then after you enter everything, stat, calc, 1 var, enter. And again, the calculator will provide you with everything that you need to find the 5-number summary and to also identify the box and whiskers graph. So now we have time for, let's do this one. We'll do the next one in our next video.